Hello, 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 everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day. Things have been a little bit kind of crazy at our house. Locke got sick yesterday, and he seems to have felt a lot better, but I'm not sure. He does still complain of his tummy hurting, so he stayed home today to be monitored. And y'all, I am going to be working on one of our tripod inserts. And I can't see comments today. It's turned around backwards, but I'll get back on here, y'all. I do appreciate y'all sharing. I did a featured link for this. But the one that I'm going to be working on, because these are inserts, interchangeable, is called Talk Turkey to Me. And I was really planning on using like a maroon wine color for the wording and the turkey, the outline and everything. But I can't find anything that color. So we're going with an off-white. And I'm going to stain the back. And look, y'all, these are so fun. So you just pop them out. And I'm working on the Christmas one right now. Y'all, I've got so much stuff to be doing and working on. And then we had the Hey Boo, which turned out, I thought, that purple and black are just so fun. And then we have But First Pray. And these all fit inside. And they stand up like so. And then you just pop them out through the little hole. And then we also have a 4th of July. And they just pop in, pop out. Super cute. You can sit on, if you want to put them in your bathroom. Because they're a great size. For like by the sink. Different. There's lots of options. And y'all, I've got several of these. I've got one that's stained, which is here. And then I've got like probably a distressed black one and a distressed white one. And I have no idea where those are. Anyhow, I'm staining the background of this one. If you need the link, let me know. But I did do a featured link, so it should be showing up while we're live. And I forgot water. But I'm just going to be using the Tobacco Road Dixie Belle stain. And this, honestly, will be pretty quick, so hopefully the paintbrush will survive. And I used entirely too much, but it's fine. I'll put it on and rub it off. Let me sit that right there. And I'm going to close this up. I'm getting bad about not closing stuff up, and it just dries out. And then I'm just going to take another paper towel and wipe it down. But y'all, these are totally customizable, and I thought it would even be cute done like in like your golds and browns. There's so many, make it match your decor, because this can go anywhere. But we have the background done on that one, and I'm just going to come in. This is the outline. It'll go on here like so. And I'm just going to do that in plaster. And it's just a Waverly chalk paint. You can use what you have. If you want to use, what am I trying to say? Chalk paste, use that. Chalk paint, chalk paste, acrylics, whatever you have, use that. But I'm just going to go all around that. And this might not be the best dauber to choose, because it was a little bit crusty from having paint dry on it. Probably from a time when someone like myself didn't rinse it out in a timely fashion. Forgot to bring water back here. But anyhow, so what's everybody been up to today? And y'all, thanks so much for sharing and sprinkling and sharing. We so much appreciate that. And for those who, look, I didn't pop out all the wood pieces. Y'all, if you ever get your cutouts and there's still a little piece of wood in there, I try to remember to get them all out. You can't be in here for long. But sometimes, like those tiny little pieces, I do miss them. All you have to do is just take a little straight pin or something and just smush it out. And like I said, this color I'm using is called Plaster. So it's a slightly off-white. And it has the outlines of everything on the background so that you can see where to put everything. And I gooped up paint all in the middle of that, so I'm just going to clean a little bit of that out.
I want to make it 3D.
I gooped plenty up. Alright. I'm just going to dry this a little bit. I wish my phone was turned around so I could see y'all. Okay, bud. Say hi. No, go back in yes, Flock.
Who's that?
We can't see what people are saying today because the phones are turned around backwards. Hey, look, last night, they've started spelling tests now, so they have been doing like sight words where they have to memorize their sight words, but now they're having to spell some too. That's going to look so good on that stained background. But anyhow, so their teacher had sent home packets, and they were optional, but I highly recommended it because it helps learn how to spell the words doing the packets, but also they get PBIS or something like that points, and then they can go to the PBIS shop and get treats and things like that. So I was like, hey, you should really do that. Well, it had to be turned in today, and after he got sick yesterday, I was like, ugh. But he finished it, and I told his teacher, because he was really looking forward to those points, and I was like, I'll bring it up there to you if we need to do that. But she was like, don't come up there to turn in that. She was like, just bring it when he comes back to school. So he just wanted to make sure he was going to get his points, because he did do the work and it was done in time, but he did get sick. So anyhow, and like I said, I feel like maybe it was just, I don't know, something he ate, but at the same time he does say his tummy still hurts. So I don't know if it was just the beginning of it yesterday. I have no idea. But anyhow, so I was like, just stay home. And y'all, I think I might go around some of this. I found this gold Couture chalk marker. Not sure if they even sell those anymore. But, I mean, you can buy these gold paint pens pretty much anywhere too, I'm sure. But I kind of wanted to do some of the wording. Oh, yes. I love that plaster. This plaster color on that stained background. Kind of just wanted to do a little bit of like highlighting, low lighting, I don't know what you would call it, with this gold marker. Because I was really, in my mind, I was thinking that a pretty wine color would be pretty for the frame and the writing, but I couldn't find that. So anyhow, we'll just use what we have, and I just wanted to do like maybe some dots here and there. On some of the letters. Just to, I don't know, give it some dimension. I like using stuff like this to add a little dimension. Let that dry, and then maybe do some on the turkey feathers. And if y'all want to get crazy and do these separate colors, that would be so cool. Look, get as detailed as you want with this. Have fun, customize. I love customizing, don't y'all? Alright, and I just added some bits. You may not even be able to see it. I'm not sure if you can or not, because it's not like a lot of dimension. And then I also want to add a little bit of Distress Oxide. I love this stuff. But first, let me make sure my gold is dry before I get crazy with the Distress Oxide. But y'all, these are so much fun because you can really customize them like to the colors of, you know, that you decorate in. I'm not sure what just fell off. And I'm hoping to get to come back on live with y'all tomorrow. Because I'm wanting to make myself a wreath. But I need to get a few things to, I need to get all my stuff together. But this is just like an ink pad. And I'm just going to go around the edges, just hitting in different spots to kind of give it a little bit of a patina, a little distressed patina on the edges here and there. Yes, yes, yes. So cute, so cute. So I won't be on real long today because these do not take a long time. And these are something that your kids would love doing. And I'm just coming along the edges of the border as well. Getting our turkey distressed up a little bit. I think everything needs a little distressing on it. But y'all, listen, totally up to y'all. How much you want to do, what colors you want to use. But I was thinking in my mind like the fall leaf colors and things like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm just going to get me a paintbrush to paint some of this. Y'all, this is my favorite tight bind. Thick and quick and thick. I just spread it out in a nice thin layer. It does dry clear, so if you get too much on your project, it is going to dry clear. But I'm just lightly spreading it all over the back of my letters. And if you spread it out nice and with a nice thin layer, it grabs on not quite as quickly as hot glue, but it will grab on pretty quick. Oh, look how nice that's looking. Can y'all have to let me know if you can see like the gold dots and stuff I did on the writing. I don't know how well it shows up through FaceTime, through Facebook. And then I'm just going to paint some thin, and I just dab this all over randomly, but make sure you have it in enough places that it's really gonna grab on there and hold on to the background, because we don't want it falling off. But these are also great for your kitchen countertops, especially Talk Turkey. But isn't he going to be cute? And I know several of y'all have ordered we probably do have time to get it to you before Thanksgiving, but also I know that we don't have a whole lot of time left. But I thought for those that had already ordered it, I wanted to just hop on, show you how super quick and easy he is to work with. I did get a little excess glue right there. There we go. But y'all, look how cute, how stinking adorable is the Talk Turkey to me. But yes, listen, y'all, I am going to try to be back on tomorrow. I don't know when. Because I want to make a wreath. And I have an idea, but I also need to get my stuff together. And then, once you have it all put together, there you go, in your stand. And like I said, I have different of the tripod stands, but I don't know where they are. But this one would be super cute in the distressed white one that I have somewhere. Look, I'm searching around because it's probably somewhere close with a insert in it. But these are so fun to do, and they're so easy to customize. I'm working on Christmas, so that should be out hopefully by next week. But right now we do have the 4th of July, But First Pray, Hey Boo, Game Day, and Talk Turkey to me. I'm ready to talk turkey and deviled eggs. I don't know about y'all. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here so I can go check on Locke, make sure he's doing okay. He's probably mad I wouldn't let him stay in here, but he has a tummy ache, so I want him to rest and take care of himself. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye, guys.